just keep on doing what I've been doing. Obviously, you know, win another Groza, that would be nice. The only two-time winner. But, you know, the goals and the expectations are the same. Every year for me, personally, do what I got to do, set myself up every week to be the best I can be on Saturday, and just progress and play to the best of my ability.
Roberto, you've made like 92% of your field goals. I think you've missed, what, 4?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about, you know, the misses and I guess how important it is to not dwell on the misses. I mean, do you even remember, can you tell me about the misses?
Oh, yeah.
Have you so blocked them out that you know, you don't recall them?
They're only 4, so I remember my misses. You know, it's unfortunate, but like I said, you know, they don't happen that often. But when they do happen, I process and move on. I analyze what I did wrong, what I could have done better, if I could have prepared better for that day, and just move on and get better from it. They're going to happen. People are going to miss. I'm going to miss. But it's just always reducing the chances of you missing with preparation and just getting better at your craft.
Back into the left, white shirt.
Roberto, when you're, like you say, you try to make yourself better each day, what do you do to challenge yourself in practice and keeping things from getting monotonous?
Like I said, like you said, I wake up and try to get better each and every day, whether it's on the field or off the field. And Coach Fisher, you know, once told me the great demise of good players is they get bored. And with what I've done, you know, I could easily fall just because I get bored, just because I do it every day. And I don't look at it every day. Personally, everyone out there thinks I'm the best, but still I have flaws that, you know, many of y'all might not know. And I go out, wake up every day to fix those things and just to be perfect. I hold myself to a high standard, and I always want to get the job done right.
Roberto, Dan Tortora, Broadcast Media. Because you're so successful and there is a national spotlight on you, what keeps you locked in? What keeps you focused on the road, at home? What makes you, in your opinion, one of the best?
Just the drive to be the best. You know, growing up, my father, every day that I woke up, called me champ. And, you know, after hearing it so many times, you become part of that lifestyle. He always held us to high standards, high expectation. Sometimes I'd be like, Dad, you know, I'm sorry I didn't do this right, I didn't do that right. He's like, you know, I'm not going to let you slip by. I'm not let you going to do these things because that's when you become average. And my dad always wanted me to be great, me and my brother to be great. And I feel like I've carried that into college, into high school and into college. And like I said, just to be the best at what I do. You know, arguably, most of y'all consider me as the best in the country, and I just got to keep that going, keep getting better, and keep getting better in every facet of the game.
You're one of the special teams representatives here. What does it mean to have your kickers particularly come back? You know, there are a couple schools that have lost their kickers, but I think most have them come back. If you're a returning kicker, what does that mean to a team?
Just the sense of having you there just as experience. I guess, you know, you've done it already once a year, doing it again, and coming in for my 3rd year of being on the field. You know, I'm looked upon as a veteran on the team, and just, you know, the special teams part of the at Florida State is, I think, in good hands. I just take care of my job, whether it be field goals or kickoffs. I go out there knowing that my job's going to be done. Whatever Coach Fisher wants, it will be done. And I hold Kaysen and the rest of my squad to high standards. And knowing when it comes to special teams, Florida State won't be average.
What's your range?
Depending on what conditions there is during a game, I mean, it can be anywhere from 54 to 62. So.
Last question in the back. Camera stand.
So Roberto, Jason Staples, NoleDigest.com. But you mentioned earlier your brother Ricky, who at this point in your careers is he better than you were, or are you better than he was? Who's better between the two of you at this point?
And, he's better in a different facet that I was mostly physically better than he is now, but I feel he's more mentally prepared from what I've taught him, from the knowledge that I've learned kicking through college already, that I've given to him. You know, I wish I had an older brother that could have told me the things that, you know, I know now. You know, maybe I could have been even better than what I am now. But, you know, I think in that facet, he's better. And I always think mental overrides physical anytime. Because if you can't perform on the field because you're nervous or you're a head case, then you can't get the job done.